Ria Khan dreams of becoming a stuntwoman, while her sister Lena dropped out of art school and is feeling very sad. The wealthy Rahila Shah invites their family to an Eid party, hoping to introduce Lena to her son Salim. However, Ria finds a room in the Shah's big house filled with pictures of many women, including Lena. This makes Ria think that the Shahs might have bad plans. To make things even more complicated, Lena and Salim get engaged very quickly. Welcome one and all to the dizzying, heart-stopping whirlwind that is Rapid Movie Recap. Your one-stop solution to filling all those awkward silences at dinner parties when everyone else has seen the latest blockbuster and you, alas, have not. Don't forget to press that lovely little subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and for the love of Spielberg, make sure those notifications are turned on. Else you might miss your bi-weekly 5-minute summary of a 3-hour film and be forced to gasp watch the whole thing. And goodness, don't neglect to enable subtitles by vigorously clicking that CC button. We wouldn't want you to miss a single intoxicating second of our well-crafted verbal gymnastics now, would we? Ah, and one more thing, dear viewers, you absolutely must check out our range of merchandise below. I mean, who wouldn't want a snazzy mug emblazoned with our channel logo, or perhaps a trendy t-shirt that screams "I love movies," but ain't nobody got time for that. Not only would you be the talk of the town, you'd also be supporting this humble little endeavor of ours. Together, we can keep you stylishly clothed and mildly informed about pop culture all at once. Oh, the wonders of modern life. Chapter 1. A Tale of Two Sisters. The story begins by introducing two sisters, Ria and Lena Khan. Ria is a young girl who dreams of becoming a stuntwoman and practices martial arts. She attends a boarding school where she has two close friends named Alba and Clara. Lena, on the other hand, is Ria's older sister who dropped out of art school and is currently feeling creatively stuck and depressed. One day, Lena goes to a nearby shop and buys a whole rotisserie chicken to eat alone. Unfortunately, she is seen by some acquaintances of her mother, Fatima. Despite this embarrassing incident, Lena is Ria's biggest supporter and reluctantly helps her film stunt videos for her YouTube channel. Ria often writes to her idol, Eunice Hothart, who is a professional stuntwoman, seeking advice and hoping for an opportunity to learn from her. However, her aspirations are dismissed by her professor at school, and she and her friends are mocked by a bully named Kovacs. Ria and Kovacs exchange insults, with Kovacs making fun of Ria's ambitions and Ria mentioning Kovacs' father, who is in jail for insider trading. This leads to a fight between the two girls in the library, where Ria attempts a spinning kick but ends up falling flat on her face. Meanwhile, Fatima attends an event with other women, including Rahila Shah, a wealthy woman who has been trying unsuccessfully to arrange a marriage for her son Salim. When the conversation turns to Fatima's daughters, the women mention Lena, and Rahila seems to have a sinister smile on her face. Chapter 2. Eid Sorry. Fatima informs her daughters, Ria and Lena, along with their father Rafe, that the family has been invited to a party celebrating Eid hosted by the Shah family. Although the girls are not particularly excited about it, they attend the event. At the party, Ria strikes up a conversation with her friend Jayza, and they observe Salim, who is surrounded by several potential female suitors. Ria later explores the mansion and stumbles upon a room filled with photographs of various women, including Lena. When she returns downstairs, Ria discovers Lena engaged in a conversation with Salim. Lena starts dating Salim, believing him to be charming and thinking that his profession as a geneticist indicates good intentions. However, Ria becomes suspicious and disapproves of the relationship, referring to Salim as a smarmy wanker. Despite Ria's concerns, Fatima tries to prevent Ria from jeopardizing Lena's happiness. One afternoon, Ria returns home from school to find Lena, their parents, Rahila, and Salim gathered together. Lena proudly displays a large engagement ring, leaving Ria shocked and embarrassed by the sudden news. When Ria tries to express her concerns about the rapid progression of Lena's relationship with Salim, Lena dismisses her and insists that Ria stay out of her personal life. Chapter 3. Operation Wife Hunter. Ria seeks the help of her friends Alba and Clara in uncovering information about Salim. They locate him at the gym and attempt to steal his laptop. Ria disguises herself as a man to gain access to the locker room and takes the computer, intending to hand it over to Clara, who possesses hacking skills. However, the task takes longer than expected. Ria abandons her disguise, engages Salim in conversation over a smoothie to distract him, allowing her friends time to hack into the laptop. Alba then disguises herself and returns the laptop to Salim's locker. Back at home, Lena confronts Rhea about her coincidental encounter with Salim at the gym, interpreting it as Rhea becoming even more meddlesome. They engage in a heated fight, with Lena forcefully slamming Rhea's head against a mirror and throwing her through a door. In retaliation, Rhea bites Lena's arm before Fatima intervenes and stops the altercation. Rhea expresses her disappointment in Lena giving up on her artistic aspirations, but Lena retorts that Rhea was never talented enough for art anyway. After regrouping with her friends, Clara reveals that they found no incriminating evidence against Salim, suggesting that he may genuinely have good intentions. Rhea proposes the idea of deliberately planting false information about Salim, but Alba and Clara feel it goes too far. Frustrated by their lack of support, Rhea angrily tells them to leave her alone, and the girls part ways. Chapter 4: Assault on Shah Mansion. Under the cover of night, Rhea sneaks into the Shah Mansion while Rahila and Salim are watching TV. However, they overhear the commotion. Rhea intends to plant used condoms on Salim's bed as part of her plan, but discovers a box containing a picture of Salim and another woman. Before she can proceed, Rahila discovers Rhea's presence and contacts her family. Lena and her parents rush to the scene, furious with Rhea's actions. When Rhea mentions the woman in the picture, Salim explains that she was his late wife and his work aims to prevent similar tragedies. Rhea feels remorseful, but Lena refuses to talk to her. Fatima instructs Rhea to return to the Shahs and make amends. Rhea brings muffins as a peace offering to Rahila, who invites her for a spa session. However, things take a malicious turn when Rahila's associates forcefully restrain Rhea and subject her to aggressive body hair waxing. Rahila reveals her plans for Lena and makes it clear that she intends to see them through. Rhea manages to break free, fights off some of the assailants, and stumbles upon a lab with peculiar equipment and a computer displaying files on multiple women, including Lena and herself. Rhea realizes that the Shahs have been gathering information on them since the E-Party. She escapes before Rahila can catch her. Rhea rushes back home and privately confides in Fatima about what she witnessed, urging her not to let Lena marry Salim. However, Fatima dismisses Rhea, considering her delusional. Feeling alone, Rhea writes a final message to her idol, Eunice, expressing her decision to give up on her stuntwoman aspirations since Lena abandoned her art career. Back at school, Rhea finds Alba and Clara, who are still upset with her and not speaking to her. Rhea apologizes and explains the gravity of the situation, asking for their help in rescuing Lena. After reconciling, the girls approach Kovacs and offer to assist her with history coursework in exchange for borrowing her car for their mission. Chapter 5: The Wedding. After thorough preparation, the girls arrive at the wedding venue with the intention of rescuing Lena. Alba and Clara disguise themselves as wait staff and enter Lena's room, where they use a chloroform rag to temporarily incapacitate her. Rahila becomes aware of the situation and confronts Rhea, leading to a fight between them. Rhea reveals information about the lab and documents regarding Lena's body, including her womb. Rahila discloses her plan for Salim to take Lena to an island in Singapore, where he will impregnate her and create a clone of Rahila to live the life she couldn't due to her sacrifices for her son. Rahila captures Rhea and orders Alba and Clara to bring Lena back if they want Rhea to survive. Reluctantly, the girls comply. Rahila takes Lena to proceed with the wedding ceremony. Rhea regains consciousness and, with the help of Alba, Clara, and Kovacs, fights against the villains. They reach the wedding service, where Rhea draws attention by brandishing a gun. Despite the initial laughter, Rhea tries to make Lena listen to her and exposes the Shah's plans. Fatima interrupts by striking Rahila with a chair and urges her daughters to flee. Rita's friends help fend off Rahila's accomplices while the sisters make their way outside. Just as Rhea and Lena attempt to escape, Rahila and Salim confront them. Salim holds Lena back while Rahila tries to strangle Rhea. When it seems like Rhea is defeated, she rises and recites a line she had been quoting throughout the story. The gods whispered to the warrior, "You cannot withstand the fury." And the warrior whispered, "I am the fury." With these words, Rhea successfully executes her spinning kick, knocking out Rahila, while Lena delivers a kick to Salim's groin. The sisters manage to get away, and the police arrive to arrest Rahila and Salim. Rhea and Lena drive off, reflecting on the events that unfolded and reestablishing their bond as true sisters. They grab a bite to eat and then find a place to film Rhea's spinning kick move. Suddenly, Rhea receives a message on her phone from none other than her idol, Eunice. Eunice encourages Rhea to pursue her stuntwoman aspirations and commends Lena for being a good big sister, referring to what Rhea had written about her. Eunice invites Rhea to her studio for training and brunch, filling Rhea with excitement. Lena records Rhea performing another spinning kick as they embrace their renewed connection. Begging you on Bended Pixel, we implore you to support our devoted artists and creators by boldly clicking the link in the description below. Yes, the path to the full movie lies just beyond that hyperlink, a realm where popcorn is optional and pants are too. The glamour, the drama, all awaiting you at your convenience. Your couch is your premier night red carpet. Isn't it simply magical? Thanks ever so much for your eyeballs attendance. If you enjoyed our bite-sized film recount as much as your dog enjoys chewing on that favorite slipper, then we implore you to slap that like button. Don't worry, it enjoys the attention. And don't just stop there, subscribe for more rapid movie recaps. Trust us, subscribing is easier than pronouncing supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards. We promise to be your one-stop shop for all the cinematic cliff notes, neatly wrapped in a bow of time-saving convenience. So come on in, the water's fine, unless of course, it's shark-infested. Just kidding, we only have movie spoilers, not sharks. At least not yet.